My favorite group for last. The maniacs and crazy people. Yeah. The ones who live out where the buses don't run. And I distinguish between maniacs and crazy people. A maniac will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo. A crazy person will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo, but he'll be wearing a Bugs Bunny suit at the time. So you can't put them all away. You know, you got to keep some of them around just for the entertainment. Like a guy who tells you the King of Sweden is using his penis as a radio transmitter to send anti-Semitic lesbian meatloaf recipes to Soupy Sales and Marvin Hamlish. A guy like that, you want to give him his own radio show.
Platforms. I'm 6'4". Why the hell was I wearing platforms? They're being used in the North Sea as oil rigs now. I'd walk in the living room feeling like $1 million and looking like a complete dickhead. My mum used to look at me, Len, where you going? I'm going to the discotheque. Discotheque off them ugly clothes and go to your bed. No! So I'd wait till she went to bed. And I'd sneak out to a pub that served you whatever age you were, didn't matter. I'm glad the police never arrested me and took me down to the police station, because my mum would have had to come and get me out, and that would have been a fate worse than death. She'd walk in. Where is the criminal? You bring shame and tribulation down on my family? You mean to say you is a alcoholic now? You with the 3 stripes, let me a truncheon, and you mustn't do it again. You mustn't. Come here. There were no lights in the cellar because of my dad. My dad was a normal dad, you know, he'd work hard all day, and then he'd come home from work and walk into the living room where we were watching TV, and he'd just switch over. Do all dads do this, or was it just, you just walk in like this, you know? I want to watch the cricket. Stop bloody crying. I want to watch what I want to watch. Bloody Top Cat. Buy your own TV. Bloody Pixie and Dixie.
You know, we've been driving out here every day with your food for like the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years. And we were driving out here today across the desert, and it occurred to us there wouldn't be world hunger if you people would live where the food is! You live in a desert! Understand that? You live in a fucking desert! Nothing grows out here! Nothing's gonna grow out here! You see this? Huh? See this? This is sand. Yeah. It's sand. You know it's gonna be 100 years from now, huh? It's gonna be sand! You live in a fucking desert! Get your kids, get your shit, we'll make one trip! We'll take you to where the food is! Exciting story, but I read it and I thought, I know Jesus was never married. Guy never had a wife, no one. He was never married, because no wife would buy this story in 100 years. The disciples will, the believers will. No wife would buy this fucking story. Good luck. Good luck with this story. First of all, he leaves on Friday afternoon with 12 other guys. He's gone for 3 days. No message, no way to get in touch with her. He comes home Monday afternoon looking like he hasn't slept. And seems like he's partied out, man. And Mrs. Jesus is just waiting, going, oh, okay, I guess it's day 3 of this show. Oh, great. Well, I'm glad you could find your way home, Savior. Where's your 12 friends who won't get a job? How were they at? Yeah, disciples my ass. They're losers. Every one of them are using it. You're not even smart enough to know it. Anybody says, I believe, we put them up and feed them. I'm secular. Where are you at? Jesus is going, I don't need this shit.
Channel 7? Okay, here we go. What do you say to your mother when she brings you bowl of Jello pudding? Yes, you do. Thank you. Thank you. That's my Stevie Wonder. Now I'd like to show you the Bill Cosby Avenue.
Hey, Ralphie boy, what do you say there, pal of mine?
You know, Norton, I've been watching you. And I know you've been watching me, Norton. You've been watching me. I watch you watch.
So, Ralph, I watch you all the time. What do you mean?
Norton, my friend, how would you like to fuck me at the end? You know you want to fuck me, Norton. And you know that I know that you know that I know that you want to fuck me. Now I'm going to bend over. When I do, start fucking.
What he's saying. Women get off on that shit. Luther Vandross, you know what that is? Big fat Kentucky Fried Chicken eating guy. Put the shit on the women go. Black guy would have been in the house in Amityville who said, "Oh baby, this is beautiful. We got the chandelier hanging up here. Kids outside playing. It's a beautiful neighborhood. We ain't got nothing to worry. I really love this. Is big. Get out. Too bad we can't stay, baby. No, just pack up that shit and let's get the hell out of here."
I don't know where you get these people from. Sometimes I think it's drugs. It's got to be drugs, because people on pure air don't worry about things like that. You know, the drugs, I think drugs make people sort of, you know, they get like, I've seen them, you know, they take a, you know, and they have to hold it in, see? Then I've known people who've gotten stoned and they start to laugh and nobody knows what they're laughing at. You know, they just... No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I went over to the...
Email fight right now. You know, an email fight, not a text fight. A text fight is like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Dick, bitch. Asshole, bitch. That's a text fight. An email fight is like, in June when I told you that I had this issue, I was very disappointed in the way you didn't listen. You know those emails you just work on it all night? Like it's the closing argument to a murder case. It's so important, your fucking email. And then finally you send it. And you're like, And then you feel really good. I finally said it. Finally. And you have this fantasy that they're at home reading it right now going, I'm wrong about all of the things. If he asked her out, how did children just know this Elizabethan parlor thing? 12-year-old boy, please inquire after her maiden friend. Were I to request her presence, what might be her answer? Indeed, my lady would enjoy your company, sir. That is well. May I finger her? You are bold, sir. And finger her you may. And finger her I shall.
Black women got some shit with them. And brothers, y'all know that. That's how come y'all know y'all don't go all the way over the line. Because y'all know we some crazy motherfuckers. And y'all a little scared of us from time to time. Some shit that went down at home. Your boy come over and you nervous. You're like, man, don't look at him. Don't say nothing to her. She done fucked up my shit. That's why I love us, baby. But see, sisters, then that's how come we can learn from the white girls. We can learn some shit from a white bitch, because a white bitch knows when to just shut the fuck up. She knows when the argument has come to a motherfucking close. She knows when to back up and say, hey, Peter. I'ma leave this shit alone. Not our black evil ass. We don't give a fuck. A sister will get the last word on your ass, baby. We can be in a goddamn coma. We gonna say our shit. He be like, bitch, don't you say nothing else. Fuck you, nigga, and your mother too. Now take that. Baby, we just got some shit. See a little white couple have an argument in the morning time. She gonna cut that shit short, because she don't wanna fuck with him. He gotta go make that paper. She's gonna say, hey. All that shit I said, I'm sorry. And I love you. And have a wonderful day at work. And I'll call you. It's wonderful. Not our black ass. We don't give a fuck about having no argument in the morning time. You gotta go make that motherfucking paper. We gonna say our shit. Then your black ass try to walk out the door like you done ended the motherfucking argument. Oh no, nigga, it ain't over. I'm coming to your motherfucking job. Can I speak to James, please? Bring your ass, nigga, bring your ass. And baby, a sister will not apologize. Now, James done lost his job, because we done been up there 6 times in 2 days. Just tell him how the fuck we was feeling about some shit that could have held off for a minute. And we ain't gonna tell him I'm sorry. Wait, fuck that. He sit on the edge of the bed crying. He lost his job. You should have let me say what the fuck I had to say.
Hello. It's nice to see you all here. Now, as the more perceptive of you have probably realized by now, this is hell. And I am the devil. Good evening. But you can call me Toby, if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as infernal. That's just a little joke of mine. I tell it every time. Now, you're all here for eternity. Ooh, which I hardly need tell you is a heck of a long time. So you'll all get to know each other pretty well by the end. Now, murderers over here, please. Thank you. Looters and pillagers over here. Thieves, if you could join them, and lawyers. You're in that lot. The French, are you here?
I did a one-nighter at a sports bar in Richmond, Kentucky. I did it, and we get there. I'm opening for a comedy magician. I'm getting $25 to open. He's getting $75 to close. I really needed that $25. Needed it very badly. So we get to the sports bar, and the bartender meets us and says, Brad Booker told you wrong, because the opening guy, you're getting 20, and the magic man, you're just going to get 70. We've been shorted $5. There's nothing I can do. I need the 20. I'm in. The magician has the ugliest meltdown I've ever seen. He doesn't scream and yell either. He does that thing when you get so fucking angry. You begin speaking very quietly, but you over-enunciate every word that comes out of your mouth, because what you're telling me is the $75 that I was contractually told I would receive has been reduced to $70. Is that what the fuck you're saying? And the bartender's reaction is, yep, that's what the booker said. Like, he can't see murder when it's an inch from his face. So, the way that a comedy magician worked was, they had a stool on stage, and on the stool, they would put a suitcase, open suitcase, and in the suitcase, they had arranged very neatly all of their magic tricks. And then over here, they had a laundry hamper. So what they would do is, they'd reach into the suitcase, they'd grab a trick. They'd do the trick. They'd do a joke. John Wayne Bobbitt. They would then take the now completed trick and throw it into the hamper. So at the end of the set, stage is not all cluttered. They just grab the hamper, they grab the suitcase, they go off stage, and they reload the suitcase from the hamper, which I've seen happen dozens of times. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. It's a Tom Waits song come to life, where it's, and the sad old magician is reloading his suitcase, and the one-legged man. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. But that's how they did it. I go out, I do my set, silence, boo, thank you. I go off stage, the magician goes out. He is so pissed off at the bartender, still furious. Here's how he does his act. Ready? All right, I got a ball in my hand. Now it's 2 balls, now it's 3, now it's 1 again. Okay? Bam. Now, I got a rope, it's 1 rope, I slip it in 2, it's 2. Now it's 1 again. Okay? Bam. No banter, no jokes. Hate fucked the crowd with magic for 10 minutes. It was fucking amazing. And what kind of sad was, he was an amazing magician. He was really good. So there was something really beautiful about that level of skill, just used for petty vengeance. Just a guy, like a wonder worker. Oh, look, it's a rabbit out of a hat, you fucking faggots. Blam.
The party is here and now. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm the only one that's partying, but it's here and now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to start my presentation off tonight with a little bit of a party favor. All I need is a glass of highly toxic liquid. LA tap water will be fine. It's a quick impression. You can do this at your parties when you're entertaining. I call it the Angry Saint Bernard. Feeling a little strange tonight, and I'm not sure why. No, I'm kidding you. That's just a little bit of a physical gag to get the show started off with a bang, and, well, you won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show. And I'd like to give you all a little taste of the Candyman.
Right on, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to sing a really groovy song. Goes something like this. A man named Bojangles and he danced for you. In worn-out shoes, silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy clothes. Girls of you.
So here's something that's kind of fun to do that my friend Paul and I were having dinner in New York. And if you do it, though, you have to be very, very nice and you have to be very quick for reasons that'll become obvious. But next time you're at dinner and the waitress comes over and asks you a question, preface your answer with a very quick, yeah, bitch. And you have to be super nice, and if you get to 4, that's 1 better than we got to. And if you get caught, you gotta tip like a motherfucker. Know that going in. You gotta tip very heavily. But it's pretty fun. Okay, how you guys doing? You want another round? Yeah, but can I get another red wine? But I like the Merlot, but I want to try the Cabernet. That's good? Okay. You guys done? You want to see a dessert menu? Yeah, but do you have a cheese plate?
I don't know. Is it a bagel? I don't know. I don't know what it's a plain, unadorned bagel, small type. What's for breakfast at Cozy? I don't know. I would assume it's a bagel. I don't know anything. I don't know. Is it a bagel? I don't know. It's bagel. It's a bagel. Nah, dude. Not at Cozy. Not a bagel. Try Squagles! Square bagels! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, square bagels. Finally, man. It's hip to be square. Remember that fucking dumbass song from that dumbass group nobody gave a shit about 20 motherfucking years ago? Squagles, square bagels! Finally! Don't be oppressed by the tyranny of round, man. That's bullshit. Your generation has a new shaped bagel. Hey, old man, here's you eating your bagel. Drop, roll away. Boo-hoo, that's you, man. Here's my generation's bagel. Honk, fall, right there. Don't roll away. Because we're smarter. So fuck you, old man. Squaggle!
You know, and the 2-year-old, he do whatever the 2-year-old tell him to do. 2-year-old the boss. See, that's the one you gotta watch. That's that little bitch there, something else. That's how I talk to her, little bitch, fuck that. I came in the house the other day, man, 1 o'clock in the morning. She gonna send the motherfucker 6-year-old downstairs for some milk and cookies. When I'm going upstairs, he coming down, he gonna walk past me like I'm a visitor, you know. He just gonna walk past me like I ain't shit, I'm babysitting. I said, where you going, dude? To get some milk and cookies. That's how he said it. I said, I wanted to hear him say it again. I said, what? To get some milk and cookies. I said, you little bitch, yeah, it's too goddamn late for the motherfucking milk and cookies. Switch your punk ass back upstairs. You go, yeah, you smack all you want, motherfucker, put my foot in your ass. That's how I talk to him. He gonna go upstairs in the room, the 2-year-old gonna say, where the cookies and shit, you know. He gonna tell her, him downstairs. Who the fuck is him? Like I ain't got no name and shit, you know what I mean? She gonna tell him, I gonna get this shit myself. She gonna come downstairs, old bow-legged motherfucker, short motherfucker bow-legged coming down there, looking like a raccoon and shit, you know what I mean? I started to shoot that motherfucker, you know? She gonna open the refrigerator, get a little ladder. I said, what you getting ready to do? Get some milk and cookies. I said, didn't I tell your motherfucking boy you couldn't have no goddamn milk and cookies? No, it's too goddamn late. Go to back the fuck upstairs before you get fucked up down here. She gonna look at me all up and down like I'm short, you know. Now, you know when somebody look at you like that, man. You know what the fuck that mean on the street. So I said, what the fuck you looking at? Bust a move, bitch. Bust a motherfucking move. Tired of stupid shit. I'm tired of, I got a dream. I'm tired of that motherfucking speech. I had a dream. If I hit that motherfucker one more time, I'm cutting my goddamn ear off. Somebody else write a goddamn dream. Shit. I'm tired of black folks begging. I got a dream that one day black folks gonna quit acting like crabs in a barrel. I got a dream that one day fat women gonna stop wearing their belly out and shit. I'm tired of walking down Peace Route, some motherfucker laying all on the concrete. What type of shit it is? Motherfucker healthy than a motherfucker. I came on, I kicked myself. I said, what's wrong with you? Oh, nothing. Oh, why don't you get up, brother? Oh, it's Burning Man. Yeah, it's me. What the fuck you laying on the concrete for? I'm tired. Fuck you tired from? What you do? Nothing. How the fuck you know when you're done then, you motherfucker, you? Man, don't let me be no man, man. I have a ordinance. Any bum, fuck him up on sight. Get a Hummer and knock it. Get your motherfucking ass. Motherfucker. When I got there, police were there. Fire department was on the side. SWAT was in the goddamn trees. They had my cousin handcuffed in the back seat. I told the police officer, wait a minute, sir. I said, that's my cousin. I said, let me talk to him. He said, you better talk to him. I said, cuz, what's going on? He said, man, fuck that bitch, man. That motherfucker bitch kept, man, fucking around, man. I said, what'd she do? Every time I turned around, she was draw foreign, a motherfucker, draw foreign. These motherfuckers playing Uno. She ain't do nobody else like that. Like, drop off, drop off, drop off. I'll kill that bitch. Now, you ever played Uno? Uno will make you kick a motherfucker ass now. Boy, I played Uno the other day, man. We sitting up there playing. It's 7 cards. All right, 7, 5, 4, 3, cool. Okay, no problem. All right, red. Skip. Reverse, cool. Draw 2, ain't no problem. Right on. Skip again. Yellow. Yeah, yellow. Draw 4. Reverse. Draw 4.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got punk-ass teachers now. When we was coming up, we had teachers that gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Some of them gave too much of a fuck. Like my English teacher, Coach Speech, this nigga was so big and black. I just called him Evening. And every time he smiles, like the stars were twinkling. I had this motherfucker first hour, man, back Kansas City, Missouri. Now, it's already cold in the motherfucker outside. You've been standing out there all morning in the snow waiting on the fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? Tears done froze up on your face. First hour, you ain't doing nothing but trying to thaw out. So I had this motherfucker first hour, and I used to smoke a bag of weed just to go to school. I swear to God, I smoked a $20 bag to arrive. My shit was so bloodshot red, people walked up to me and stopped. I blink, there you go. So I'm sitting in the classroom, right? And little Joni sitting next to me like, hey, man, you got another one of them joints on you, dog? I said, nigga, I am a joint. Sniff my sleeve, nigga, sniff my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Coach Speaks up there. Griffin, I want you to come up to the blackboard and read this paragraph in proper English. Now I'm sitting there high in the muff. I'm like, hey, why is this fool fucking with me? Man, you know, now I'm fucking black bull. This nigga the blackest nigga I ever seen.
What'd you say?
I ain't say nothing, man. Damn. All right, damn. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Turn the heat on, man. My hands is froze, man. How I'ma hold the chalk? You know what I'm saying?
Rest of the class, I want y'all to read chapter 24 to 27. Griffin, meet me in the hallway.
He march on out, you know what I'm saying? And you know when you get thrown out of class, you gotta perform on the way out. Cause you can't let motherfuckers know he got you and shit. So I'm on the way out, yeah, fuck that big black motherfucker. Evening ass nigga, the nigga look like he need to climb the Empire State Building, good gorilla looking motherfucker. Till I got in the hallway. Huh, what you want? He like, why you wanna fuck up everybody else's education cause you don't want one? I'm like, Speaks, man, you know I'm high. I've been high all year. This ain't no new shit to you, man. I'm high now. And I'm just trying to figure out in my head, why you want to fuck up my high? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you don't smoke weed. I don't come to your house and fuck your high up. So why you want to fuck up my high? You know it's cold outside. I've been waiting on that bus a motherfucking hour for that slow-ass nigga driving that bus, Willie. You know Willie, nigga. You know Willie. He live next door to you, nigga. We stay in the same neighborhood. Why you fucking with me, Speech? That motherfucker walked up on me. Oh, you just a little man, ain't you? Can't nobody tell your ass nothing. We'll tell you what, since you such a man, you gonna get the first one right there. No, because it's me and you, nigga. It's me and you. Right there. And part of my head was like, I could drop this big motherfucker. You know when you high, nigga, I'm like, I'll drop this big evening motherfucker. Nigga, they gonna call it daylight when you hit the floor. And the smart part of my head was like, don't do it. Evening will kill you. There'll be an ambulance. That's right, Ebonics, ambulance. And they gonna call your mama. Please open your little hand, cause hitting that nigga with that fist is like throwing a grape at him. So I opened my little shit up. That fool hit me in the chest. Pow! All the wind I thought I owned. Just some fool running down the hall, put it in a bag and had it on sale. Nigga, I hit the floor. Just searching for air. Hold up, big nigga, hold up. Snatch me up. Pow! This ain't legal. You better check the student handbook, man. Teachers ain't supposed to hit kids, man. Raise up off me, big nigga, raise up. That nigga snatched me back up. He's like, you think you can go in there and speak proper English? Well, bloody HE, all that good stuff, you know. I was waiting on the chance to get in the classroom and flex more English skills. Here. I got straight A's in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've noticed a certain anti-intellectualism going around this country, man, ever since around 1980. Coincidentally enough. I was in Nashville, Tennessee last week, and after the show I went to a Waffle House, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm eating and I'm reading a book. I don't know anybody, I'm alone. I'm eating and I'm reading a book. And this waitress comes over to me. What you reading for? I said, wow, I've never been asked that. Not what am I reading, but what am I reading for? Well, God damn it, you stumped me. I guess I read for a lot of reasons, but the main one is so I don't end up being a fucking waffle waitress. Yeah, that'd be real high on the list. Then this trucker in the next booth gets up, stands over me and goes, well, looks like we got ourselves a reader. Well, what the fuck's going on? Like I walked into a Klan rally in a Boy George costume or something.
They say rock and roll is the devil's music. Well, let's say that it is. I got news for you. Let's say that rock and roll is the devil's music, and we know it for a fact to be absolutely, unequivocally true. Boy, at least he fucking jams. Okay, did you hear that correctly? If it's a choice between eternal hell and good tunes or eternal heaven and new kids on the fucking block, I'm going to be surfing on the lake of fire, rocking out. High-fiving Satan every time I pass him on the fucking shore. Because you know, if you play New Kids on the Block albums backwards, they sound better, yeah. Oh, come on, Bill, they're the New Kids. Don't pick on them, they're so good, they're so clean-cut, and they're such a good image for the children. Fuck that. When did mediocrity and banality become a good image for your children? I want my children to listen to people who fucking rocked! I don't care if they died in puddles of their own vomit! I want someone who plays from his fucking heart! Mommy, the man Bill told me to listen to has a blood bubble on his nose. Shut up and listen to him play! The New Kids. Ah, we're the New Kids, and we're so good and clean cut. We're so clean cut. A good clean country. Fuck that! I want my rock stars dead! I want them to fucking play with one hand and put a gun in their other fucking hand and go, I hope you enjoyed the show! Yes! Yes! Play from your fucking heart! I am available for children's parties, by the way.
Here's the thing about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson tattooed his face. You know what that means? That means your life is almost over. You tattoo your face, life is almost over. Mike Tyson's life is like a fantastic movie, and it's gonna end so great. I can't fucking wait to see how that ends. He tattooed his face. We're gonna start to hear about Mike Tyson just raping and killing inanimate objects for no reason. He's just gonna lose it. You're gonna hear him like defending himself go, the other day I bought a tuxedo. And the tuxedo was looking at me wrong, and I said, fuck you, tuxedo, and then I raped it and I killed it. I raped my tuxedo. The other day I was in the bathroom and my toothbrush was mocking me. It said, fuck you, Mike Tyson, I'm smarter than you. And I said, fuck you, toothbrush. There's no toothbrush smarter than Mike Tyson. So I picked it up and I raped it and I fucked it and I killed it.
Crazy. I mean, this got you crazy, man. Whoppers done went up to 353. I'm losing weight with that son of a bitch in off. Shit, that's just ridiculous. Whoppers high as hell. They need to put Clinton back in office. Like, mad at Clinton. You remember they was mad at Clinton. He got a blowjob. Oh, so? That's what you supposed to do when you the president. Get a blowjob. You can get you one of these. All you got to do is say, hey, baby, you go down on me, I go down on taxes. Hook me up, girl. Man, please, y'all put over there mess with them crazy people in Iraq. Them people crazy over there. Iraqis are crazy. Them some bitches are crazy. They throw rocks at tanks. That's a crazy son of a bitch. When you throw a rock at a tank, you don't care about shit. You know you don't. Some people like, poutine. What you do that for? I'm angry. Get your stupid ass back in the goddamn hut. Throwing rocks at tanks, fool. That's a tank, you clown. Them some big crazies over there. They crazy. They religious. They believe in Allah. They believe in Allah. Allah is must be the tightest God in the world. Because you can talk to one of them Iraqis and say, you love Allah? Yes, I do. Well, put this dynamite on you and go in here and blow this building up. Okay. All you summer bitches in here go to church every Sunday. Be shouting every Sunday. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God has been good to me. He been good to me. He sure has, brother. Come on. God been good to you? Yes, he has. God been good. I love Jesus. Well, put this dynamite on you and go ahead and blow up here. I don't know Jesus like that.
You know, all them airplanes. I'm afraid to get on a plane because like Southwest, hard on fat folks now. They want to charge fat people 2 tickets, get on the goddamn plane. Ain't that a bitch? They can kiss my fat ass, motherfucker. Who the hell you think you is gonna charge fat people 2 tickets, get on the goddamn plane? How we gonna know who too fat, who ain't and shit? What they gonna do? Excuse me, sir, how much you weigh? Bitch, I don't know. Why don't you pick me up and we both find out, shit. You know, or what they gonna have, like when those signs you see at Six Flags, if you're taller than Elmer Fudd, you may ride this ride. They gonna have one at the airport. If your ass is wider than Harry the Hippo, please catch a bus.
I took the headlights off and I put the strobe lights on. So when I drive at night, it looks like I'm the only one that's moving. I like my dental hygienist. I think she's very pretty. So whenever I go to have my teeth cleaned while I'm in the waiting room, I eat an entire box of Oreo cookies. One night I couldn't sleep, so I got up. Then I got hungry, so I went down to the store that I know is open 24 hours. When I got down there was a guy outside locking it up. He said, "Sorry, we closed." I said, "What do you mean you closed? The sign says open 24 hours. He said, "Not in a row." Do you think when they asked George Washington for his ID, he just took out a quarter?
How many dads here tonight? A lot of dads? Applaud if you're a dad. Yeah. My dad was the kind of guy who didn't like people. We'd be in the family car driving down the street, and my dad would spot somebody walking down the street that was a little different. Oh, he'd slow that car down. Look at that. We're crying out loud. Get my rifle. Or he'd say things that made no sense to us. We were kids in the back seat. You know, if I was the last person on earth, some moron would turn left in front of me. What? And whenever he'd say that, too, if I was the last person on earth, you'd always turn to your brother and go, "Wish he was, don't you?" And my dad, I heard that. That's right, when I was a kid, they didn't have children.
But during the Ali story, I got a chance to go somewhere. Where did I go? Say it again. Africa. Africa. Africa, do you feel it? Africa. Because some of these cats out here will blow your head off. Be cool, man. Be cool. And I think that's Tupac and Biggie would still be here. Nobody wanted to back down. You can back down, it's okay. Tupac don't want to back. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. And Biggie didn't want to back down. You know, Biggie didn't know that's real, like Puff said, you know, it's real. That's real, I'm serious, that's real, you know. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, when I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. And they get on my nerves with that shit. Don't rappers get on your nerves with that wanting to kill each other shit? Calm down, ain't nobody else doing that. Am I right? No other entertainers are doing that. You know I'm right. You don't see like no country western stars going at it and shit. Remember, you don't see them like gangsters and shit. You couldn't see like Clint Black and Billy Ray Cyrus going at it and shit. Could you see that shit? Clint like, hey, Billy. Heard you talking shit, boy. Fuck around if you want to, motherfucker. I don't play that shit, you son of a bitch. I'll kick your achy break your ass up in this motherfucker. You don't see nobody else doing that. You don't see like Morgan Freeman and Bill Cosby mad at each other. Gangsters and shit. Could you see that Morgan Freeman as a gangster like, hold on now. Hold on, Bill, now. I don't play the bullshit now. Whoop your ass in this motherfucker, Bill. I ain't driving Miss Daisy this evening. I'll kick off in your ass, motherfucker. 7 times. 7 goddamn times. You see like Bill Cosby mad and cussing and shit. Bitch, please. You better recognize I don't play the bullshit like that, motherfucker. You fucking with the wrong motherfucker. I'll stick a Jell-O pudding pop sideways up your ass, motherfucker. I don't play the shit. Goddamn now, bitch, now. Shit, West Side. You don't see like Jesse Jackson and Farrakhan going at it? But you see that? You know Jesse breaking down. You better recognize I don't play the bullshit. Don't doubt it. Cause I'm bout it. Should I do Farrakhan? You know, it's amazing how you would talk to me like that, Jesse. All right. It's amazing. After all I've done for you, I will come out this bow tie and whoop your motherfucking ass if you don't quit playing with me, motherfucker. Big head ass motherfucker. I don't play that shit.
I promise y'all, I used to play the organ at church, for real. Now, now this musician right here, this man can vouch for me. He know. Sometimes when the old folks be singing, they be on beat, but they be on the upbeat, right? You be on the downbeat, but they be looking at you like it's you messing up. I be looking back and like, ain't me. And then the choir used to march in back in the day. What happened? The choir used to march in. Now, what they do is they come in and put their pocketbooks up there and go out, use the bathroom, drink some water, drink them a soda, eat some cookies, and then come back. Then that used to be exciting. That was like the Veterans Day parade. Especially the old ladies. Lord, when the old ladies march in, have mercy, Jesus. It'd be 2 o'clock before they get up there, but give me some, give me, we're marching over to Zion. We're you know, just an old slow drag. Now drag that, dragging like they be playing. It wasn't even no drums in church. My name Lil Down. My name Lil Down. My name Lil Down. Leave me alone. My name Lil Down. My name Lil Down. My name Lil Down. I better say my speech. Leave me alone. Huh? Okay. I did cut right here to stay. All I came to say, Happy Easter Day. Ooh.
Good morning. Baby, please cut that down. Please cut that down, baby. That's why I don't like Youth Day. Plays too loud, all that. This ain't the club. This is the church announcement. I sure hate Miss Brown died. She played so nice. Stop all that sniggling. Sniggling like a chess cat. Ain't nothing in the world that's funny. Crack babies. If you're gonna play something nice. Stop all that. Sweet Alpha. To the pastor, pulpit guest. I didn't get the rest of y'all name because they didn't put it on the program. We will be serving Captain Crunch for our prayer breakfast. We asking all members to bring a half a gallon of sweet milk. All of the prizes will be donated to the Sunday school. We asking all members to come out to our Thursday night bingo. It's not gambling if you win. Next week, we're going to ask that no one wear lotion to Bible study. We're trying to jump off our Ash Wednesday.
Believing that Claire was the way. And after 4 years, do you know how they repaid me? They give me the lowest grade in the group. And that's not a joke, love. That's poignancy. And I had to ring home and say, Dad, I got the lowest grade. I feel like I've let you down. My dad said, you've not let me down, son. I never thought you'd pass. Never thought you'd pass.
You know the song, I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus. I come downstairs and she's straddling him.
What causes it? It's you fucking Christians seriously pushing the limits of what the planet can take in terms of Christmas. You wanna jack off the calendar That's what you're fucking doing. Your fucking holiday is in December. Okay? And when you fuck with the goddamn calendar, the weather doesn't know what to do. I've said this time and again, there's nothing we Jews can do about the fucking incessant fucking nonsense that I've watched all day as I watched. What I wanted to watch was football, but instead I got Santa jacking off in my face. I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. All right? You've completely fucked Thanksgiving. You just took that holiday and said, hey, fuck you. You don't even matter anymore. Nothing happened in Plymouth Rock. The fucking Kris Kringle showed up, that fucking Nazi, and fed everybody. There were no Indians around. God damn it. It really is unbelievable. It's fucking... December 1st to December 25th, that's not enough. It's not enough for you. You don't, there's a war on Christmas. No, there's not. There's a war on Hanukkah. And you didn't even have to declare war. You won. We're a little shit-ass holiday. It's a piece of shit holiday. I ought to know because I'm a Jew. It is. Fucking stupid. No comparison to Christmas. Fucking none. Stupid fucking let's light some candles. You've got electricity? Fuck you.
My first cousin died. Now, see, we're talking about my side of the family, and don't let this go no further. You know, he's the one that got killed with a hay baler. Yeah, out baling hay. Thank goodness he was working near the road there, and somebody just driving by happened to notice that this hay baler was running amok with nobody on it. At first, they thought he had just gone to lunch. Then somebody with a brain said no. Thank goodness, though, he was wearing his Braves cap. And it was like sticking through the hay. And somebody said, here he is, here he is. And we gave them a chocolate rabbit.
When you and I were little, the phone would literally have to ring 20 times before anybody would get up to go answer it. As hard as it is for some of you in the audience tonight to believe, there was a time, not that many years ago really, when we would actually get into an argument because we didn't want to answer the phone. It'd be like, you get it, I got it last time. I ain't answering that damn phone.
See my mother's birthday, she wants me to say, all right, Mom, I'll say it. I'm 44, she says she's 41, which is absurd. But she's 41 next Tuesday. Actually, she's 135. Because she had sex with one of the Wright brothers. I happen to know that. This is a picture. I'm just kidding, Mom. It's a joke. I'm a comic. She thinks I'm a dentist in Fort Lauderdale. It's a sad thing. But no, she's fabulous. She means harm, and I'm sure she's fabulous. Every family reunion, it's the same thing. When I was growing up, my mother would have like a toast at the opening of a reunion. You're killing your father. And then she would, So, I mean, And I'll show up, and my uncles and my aunts will go, hey, how are you? Hey, you're doing very well. Looks like you're putting on some problems. I don't need to hear, you know what I mean? And then she bought me from one of these yuppie stores a chest pain simulator. So I would know, oh, I know how it'll feel. I know how it'll feel. But you know, that's how it'll feel. Well, look, I don't blame my mother. I love her. I really do. But, I mean, my whole family was negative. The local funeral parlor had an on-deck circle for the Lewis family, and...
In a career that lasted nearly 40 years, our next act became one of Britain's favourite comedians. With 15 self-titled TV shows to his name, he was one of a very small number who got his laughs from deliberately performing badly.
Tommy Cooper was great. Tommy Cooper was unique, if you got the joke.
I can always tell whether it's going to be good or bad. Good night.
In America, they didn't get it at all. When he went through all the getting his tricks wrong, the floor manager said to him, Mr. Cooper, the director said, your tricks are not working.
I backed your horses today, 20 to 1. Give me 20 past 4. And the jockey kept hitting like that with the whip. Not like that, like that.
What the British people like is a really good character and a warmth and a spirit. It doesn't matter what he did. People absolutely loved him.
Spoon, Jar Jar, spoon!
I think anyone can do magic badly, but you have to be a genius like Tommy Cooper to get away with doing it the way he done it. He knew what he was doing. It was a natural thing. It was just a natural instinct he had. He knew what the prop was. He knew how to get a laugh out of it, and it was funny. He didn't have to do anything with it. You just have to sit and watch the tapes now and go, he was a genius.
Stop! Well, pull it.
I was on the aeroplane over here. This guy said to me, have you been in Montreal before? I said, no. It was a lie. I've been before. I just didn't want a conversation with him, you know what I mean? I nipped that one right in the bud. He said, you're going to love it. People in Canada are so friendly. They really are. I said, what, you've met them all, have you? Going into a craft fair. I don't know how. I was just walking along. I wasn't concentrating, and there I was, you know, a sign. It said, craft fair, 20p. So I thought, I was bound to be good in it. Yeah. You look around the best shops in the world for nothing. I thought, 20p, this is going to be it. So I walk in. I walk in, and I say, here's your 20p, there you go. Yeah, 40, I don't care, really. And I get a room like 3 times the size of this, a room 3 times the size of this, and people sitting behind trestle tables, right, with things they'd made. Things they'd made. They told me something like and then brought along with them. At the first table I come to, there's a woman, and she made fountain pens. This was her thing. She'd made fountain pens. Oh, she's saying, oh, you can't get them anymore. They're the old-fashioned type, you see. They're the old dip and scratch sort, you see. You can't get them anywhere. I know you can't. No one wants them. That's why. A man next to her, right, his stall. It's a nightmare of a man. A nightmare of a man. Do you know what his thing was? His thing was making pictures out of old clock parts. Well, I mean, why, for Christ's sake? What is it in a man's life that happens that makes him want to go and do that? Because there must have been a first one he made. Something must have... I have the idea he probably worked as a really regular job, you know, down the high street jeweller or something. 20 years he's there. One morning, someone comes in. Good morning, that watch I brought in for repair, is it ready? No. Look what I made for you.
I hate traffic. Who here agrees? Yeah!
hate traffic, and you know, I hate even more is weather. And the thing, and the thing I hate most of all is News 12. And the reason why that all is true is because they play both those things every 10 minutes on News 12. They just never stop. I hate mosh pits. One time I went to a mosh pit, and everybody was smushed up against each other, and it was terrible. It was just so stupid, you know? And one time somebody pushed me so hard, I landed in some girl's breasts. At least that's what I told security.
Love hurts. You know when you love? Look at these women, 40 and 50. Look how they sit with the man. That's a love thing. There's a lot of pain come up through that situation. Where you get these tickets from? That's love. You just holding hands. You look so good. You know, you look so good. You in heat. And no, cobblestone, I know it looks good because it's old. Take it out. Take it out. Get yourself some concrete. I know it was part of Canada. I know it's part of your... Take it out, chip it off, and lay some asphalt down so people with bad feet and bad bunions and over 55 can walk places. And when you build a sidewalk, finish it. Finish the sidewalk. I don't know if you ran out of money, like, far enough, we stop here, we go back down here, we go back. It just ends. I'm walking on the sidewalk and notice everybody else was going across the street. I said, what are they doing? It ended. It just stopped. There were no more stores and no more people. It's like I said, we want to work this way now.
Here's my idea for a fucking sport. I knock a ball in a gopher hole.
Oh, you mean like pool?
Fuck off, pool! Not with a straight stick, with a little fucked up stick. I whack the ball that goes in a gopher hole.
Oh, you mean like croquet?
Fuck croquet! I put the hole hundreds of yards away! Oh, fuck out, yeah! It's great fun there! Oh, yeah, that's a great thing.
Oh, like a bowling thing?
Fuck no! Not straight, I put shit in the way. Like trees and bushes and high grass, so you can lose your fucking ball and go whacking away with a fucking tire iron. Whacking away, and each time you miss, you feel like you're gonna have a stroke. Fuck, that's what we'll call it. A stroke, because every time you miss, you feel like you're gonna fucking die. Oh, great. Oh, and here's a better part. Oh, fuck, this is brilliant. Right near the end, I'll put a flat piece with a little flag to give you fucking hope. But then I'll put a pool and a sandbox to fuck with your ball again. You'll be there trashing your ass, jerking away in the sand.
Oh, and you do this one time?
Fuck no! 18 fucking times!
You know that Jewish people are the only people in the world who gain weight even when they go to a gym or a health club to lose weight. Watch Gentiles in a gym or a health club. You ever see how busy they are? Swimming, jumping, barbells, doorbells, dumbbells, meklap, mehak, they're so busy. They're crashing into walls, into furniture, schwitzing and clapping and hacking. But every Jew is on a bicycle. This is not good. It doesn't bother me. Some people like it, some don't, let's be honest. Like, I have a girlfriend. My girlfriend to me is the most wonderful, most remarkable person in the world. That's to me. But to my wife... The most honest man in the world, as soon as he makes a date, he becomes a liar and a fraud. Every man, I don't care who he is. Right away, he starts out, hello, did you eat yet? Every date starts out with that question. Did you have dinner? What the hell has a dinner got to do with what you want from this girl? You took her out because of a dinner? Is that what you want from her? Answer the question before I throw you out. A date has nothing to do with a dinner. Let's be honest about it. A guy takes a girl out for only one reason, because she appeals to him sexually. It's not nice to mention it, but it's sex. If it wasn't sex, he would take out his brother-in-law. But you can't mention sex because it's not nice. You're not supposed to want it. She's allowed to do it, but not if she wants it. She's not supposed to know what you want because she's not supposed to know that that's what she's going to do. So she's supposed to convince herself she don't intend to, she don't want to, she never heard of it. So you have to figure out how to get there without talking so she can do it without hearing.
I know I need to go to jail for saying a lot of things I said tonight, but a lot of people need to go to jail. You know that? You know who needs to go to jail? People that pass you on the freeway and then go slower than you were going. These people need to go to jail. They need to go to jail. The weatherman needs to go to jail. Weatherman has the only job in the world where he's never right and they say, all right, come on back in tomorrow. Weatherman always telling you what it's almost going to be. Mostly. Chances are. Chances are. You go to school, a teacher asks you how much is 3 plus 4. You can't go nearly 7 with a 20% chance of being 8 and maybe 9 in the low-lying areas. Next time I see my weatherman go, hey, this gun is partly loaded. Now, is it going to rain or not? A lot of people need to go to jail. Commercial in Los Angeles, environmentalists, ecologists, they're concerned about SUVs consuming too much energy. And their slogan is, what would Jesus drive? Have you heard about that one? What would Jesus drive? And you know me, I be thinking, Jesus would drive a Honda. Jesus would drive a Honda. If you read your Bibles, Acts 2:1 says, we shall all be in one accord. Commercials make me sick. So much stuff makes me. You know what makes me sick? People saying stupid stuff. I got off the airplane today, a man said to me, my wife gonna die when I tell her I saw you. I said, well, don't tell her. Why do people say stupid stuff? I'm on the airplane, a man sitting next to me, you going all the way? I said, I hope like hell I'm going all the way. I didn't buy no halfway ticket. I'll be thinking about stuff. How come they got 18 handicapped parking spaces at the Home Depot? Yeah, I said it. I talk about everybody. I ain't scared. My best friend in Los Angeles, he's in a wheelchair. He's been pleading with me for years. Please write a joke about us. We want to be talked about too. Don't feel sorry for us. You talk about everybody else. We want to be included too. I told him, okay. I told him I'm pissed off at the government for spending $100,000 per bus to have a wider door and an elevator lift their ass up on the bus. I be thinking, how about a rope? Give them a rope, hook their ass up to the back of the bus. When they get where they're going, let go. He said, that's good. I said, oh, I'm not through. You got me started, I'm not through. 18 handicapped parking spaces at the home. When the last time you seen somebody at Home Depot in a wheelchair, give me 3 sheets of that plywood up there and a bucket of nails.
You know, you got to give Dean credit. When he has a show to do, it's amazing how he gets the job done. For instance, he's got to introduce everybody on this dais. Believe me, it's not easy. He's got to stand up to do it. The doctor gave Dean 1 day to stop drinking. Dean picked January the 20th, 1999. Look, I know at these roasts you're supposed to say terrible things about the guest, but how can you say anything nasty about Jimmy Stewart? I like to say nice things about everybody. I can't even insult Don Rickles. Now, Milton Berle I can insult. Yeah, I'd enjoy insulting Milton Berle. I think I will. Last week I ran into his wife and I said, Ruth, I know you and Milton have been married a long time. How's your sex life? She says, are you kidding? Milton gets more laughs in bed than he gets when he plays Las Vegas. But I still have another problem. What to say about Jimmy Stewart? He managed to live 50 years in Hollywood and never had his character blemished. He's a perfect citizen. Whenever there's a wild party with the booze and the girls, when Jimmy hears about it, it makes him mad because he's never invited. I love Jimmy because he's so casual and so easygoing, and he talks slow, and he listens slow, and he eats slow, and he walks slow, and yeah, he does everything slow. By the way, Jimmy was supposed to play God in the picture I did. But the only reason they took me is that the studio saved a fortune. We all know that God created the earth in 6 days. Well, it would have taken Jimmy at least 6 months. So is Tony Bennett and Perry Como and Andy Williams. All us great singers. We've got it made. You see, when you're a singer, you don't have to worry about getting laughs. See, nobody's laughing. I'm not worried.
There's quite a lot of young people in. If you're young and your parents are getting divorced, it can be a very difficult time. But remember, it's not your fault. Your mum's a slag. And really, I'm asking the men, at what point do you get paranoid about receiving enlarge your penis emails? It's not just me getting them, is it? It's just I'm currently getting about 10 a day. 8 of them are from my girlfriend. The 2 from my mum that really hurt. It's a rather pitying look you're giving me there, madam. I don't need your pity, frankly. I'm not particularly well hung, but I don't mind admitting that. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed, because I know that any woman that thinks being well hung is important is just shallow. Maybe that's not quite the right term to use. I broke up with a girl once because she lied about her weight. I say that, she died in a bungee jumping accident.
This afternoon, my wife cracked up the car again. I was out driving her. She told me she was going to make a U-turn. I'll tell you the letter she made. You'll never find any out there. Hey, you kid, I know I'm ugly. I stuck my head out the window, got arrested for mooning. I know I'm ugly. I went to a freak show. They let me in for nothing. Now, with gambling, I'm never lucky. Well, last week at a track, I shut off the opening gun and they killed my horse. I mean, she can't cook at all. She made chocolate mousse and antler got stuck on my throat. I'll tell you one thing, though, when I have sex with my wife, it's like magic. As soon as I get in bed, she disappears. And my doctor, he don't help either. He told me to run 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I called him up. I said, Doc, I'm 70 miles from my house. I'll tell you, nice to hear you laugh, though. I'll tell you, that really is nice. Now, because where I live, there's no laughs, you know. I live in a bad neighborhood. Well, just last week, a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it.
The insurance man called this morning and said, if the last installment on your granny's funeral isn't paid, up she comes. Since you've left home, your fella has become a sex maniac and tries to make love to me every opportunity he gets. Please excuse the wobbly writing. Let me get away with that one. The phone rang in the middle of the night and he lifted the phone. He said, I'm sorry, you've got the wrong number. It's the meteorological office you want. And she says, who was that? He said, some fellow wanting to know if the coast was clear. What about the fellow who was on Mastermind? He said to Maggotty Magazine, do you mind if I answer questions with my back to you? He said, not at all. She says, what's your name? Joe Wilson. Where do you come from? Luton. What do you want to answer questions on? English political history, 1931, 1981. Occupation, taxi driver.
It's great. I just came from my first aerobics class.
which I hated, and I'll never do it again. The woman who was leading the class, not only did she jump, play the tambourine, dance, but the bitch sang at the same time. I said, please shut this woman up before I murder her. I put my life into it. I started off at a wonderful little club called the Ye Little Club. Have I told you some of my best material? Did I tell you my big psychic piece that I kicked off my act with 15 years ago? Hello, I'm a medium. He's an extra large, she's a small. And then I followed up with my big killer Mary Tyler Moore piece. My impression from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, knock off your phony laughter. It makes me sick. What's the matter? You don't care about me anymore? You don't care about me? What about me?
On after a long and fruitful life, leaving so little behind in the way of earthly possessions. A well-worn... I'm going to pick up again. Because they're making so much noise. It threw me. You can laugh in the back, too, by the way. I know the kids down front get to see me a little bit better, but fake it, okay? Keep drinking. Just start laughing over any shit you can, all right? Your kid's got a discount, $20 for tickets, and you're not laughing? Well, what did you pay? 30? Oh, you still got a bargain, honey. They charged you 30? I hope I'm getting a piece of the door for this motherfucker. Because you motherfuckers better start laughing, or I want all the money. Shit. I take myself a vacation because you're wearing my ass out already. Now get with the program and fake it and start laughing at the shit, okay? This is an HBO special, honey. This is not some fun little, tacky little club date, okay? I'm up here busting my balls. Fuck, man. That's right. I've been doing this shit for 6 months. You're here one night. You have the privilege and the honor to be this close to a fucking star of my magnitude, and you're sitting on your fucking hands. I will read you to filth.
People, you can't take yourself serious, man. I mean, Mike Tyson got upset. I didn't want to make that nigga mad, you know. Keenan did him. My brother did an impression of him, and Mike thought it was me. I swear, I walked out of the store, he was with Tommy Hearns. I walk out the store, Mike goes, there he is! Nowhere to run. One of them stores that lock after your black ass. And I was just nervous, you know, and Mike grabbed me. He didn't hit me, he grabbed me and bit me. Right here, bit me on his eye. I saw you doing me on TV, man. I didn't like that, funny man. You think you're funny? Hey, don't try and lie to me. Don't try and lie to me. Tommy saw you too. Tommy, didn't you see him doing me on TV? That's why I was with the nut side. She said over on, going with the nut side, and everything with the other side said going with the other side. That means yes. You're much so fat when she get on the scale, it says to be continued. Yeah, so you so poor you can't even pay attention. Yeah, your sister's so ugly they gotta tie pork chops on her neck so the dog will play with her. Yeah, so your mother is so black. Your mother's so black, every time she go to night school, the teachers mark her absent. Hey, man, let's not talk about mothers, man. Let's just get off of mothers. Let's get off of mothers. I just got off of yours. Yeah, so what about the crippled people shoes you be wearing, huh? What about that? That's what I look like. Oh, you want to get real now, huh, Seymour? All right, what about when your father ran out on your mother and left her with 6 kids? That's why 2 of your sisters had interdimensional children, no one there to guide them. That's why one of your brothers the junkie, the other one the homosexual. Your mother not practice because she can't afford to feed you. That's why every time welfare come over, y'all gotta hide in my house because you're trying to get 2 welfare checks, one was supposed to get 1. That's why you stand out until you got the money because nobody love you at home. You ain't been hard since you been a baby. You grow up to be like your father and loser. They're just hard-headed, you know. My kids don't listen to me. My son, the only thing they listen to is Michael Jackson. And I gotta talk like Michael to get them to do things. It's like, little Damon, could you do your daddy a favor? Could you pick up your toys and could you take them in the room?
We did it all. We did it all. We did whatever we get our hands on back in the 70s. We did fucking handfuls of mushrooms, pills, ludes, coke, whatever it was. We just fucking swallowed it, okay? That's what we did. People go, well, why don't you go into rehab? We didn't have rehab back in the 70s. Back in the 70s, rehab meant you'd stop doing coke, but you kept smoking pot and drinking for a couple more weeks, you know? Yeah, give me a case of Budweiser and an ounce. I gotta slow down, Jesus Christ. I'm out of control. Look at the size of my pants, for Christ's sake. Because that's the big thing now. Rehab is the big fucking secret now, isn't it, huh? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just go into rehab and solve your problems. Isn't that the big celebrity thing? That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna get famous. Then my career starts to flag. I'm gonna go on a 3-month fucking bender, okay? Coke and fucking pot and smack and fucking booze and drive over people and beat up my kids, go into therapy, go into rehab, come out of rehab, be on the cover of People magazine. Sorry! I fucked up! That's what they do, man. They go into rehab and they come out and they blame everybody except themselves. They blame their parents, right? That's the way everybody comes from a dysfunctional family all of a sudden, huh? Roseanne Barr comes from a dysfunctional family. Not Roseanne. She seems so normal to me. The Jacksons were dysfunctional. Not the Jacksons. These people give each other new heads for Christmas, for Christ's sake. I am sick and tired of hearing that fucking speech, you know? These people come out of rehab and they always have the same story. Well, you know, I became an alcoholic because my parents didn't love me, you know? And then I became a junkie because my parents didn't love me enough. And I went into hypnosis and therapy and I found out that my parents used to hit me. Hey, my parents used to beat the living shit out of me, okay? And looking back on it, I'm glad they did. And I'm looking forward to beating the shit out of my kids, aren't you? For no reason whatsoever. What'd you hit me for? Shut up and get out there and mow the lawn, for Christ's sake. There's therapy for you, mowing the lawn and crying at the same time. The Larry kids in therapy again. Their lawn looks great. It's unbelievable. God. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy because my life didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Hey, join the fucking club, okay? I thought I was going to be the starting center fielder for the Boston Red Sox. Life sucks. Get a fucking helmet, all right? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Nobody's happy, okay? Happiness comes in small doses, folks. It's a cigarette or a chocolate chip cookie or a 5-second orgasm. That's it, okay? You come, you eat the cookie, you smoke the butt, you go to sleep, you get up in the morning and go to fucking work, okay? That is it. End of fucking list. I'm just not happy. Shut the fuck up, all right? That's the name of my new book, Shut the Fuck Up by Dr. Dennis Leary. A revolutionary new form of therapy. I'm gonna have my patients come in, doctor, I shut the fuck up, next. I don't feel so, shut the fuck up, next. He made me feel so much better about myself, you know? He just told me to shut the fuck up, and nobody ever told me that before. I feel so much better now. Whining fucking maggots.
How y'all feel? Y'all see this Michael Jackson video, I'm Bad? You see how it start like a karate movie, right? Be like, this nose ain't mine. Right? See this little monkey walking behind him like... I like the slow record Mike sings, man. You hear the slow and he goes... Each time the wind blows, in my heart I know, ooh, I'm gonna buy them. I look out my window, and deep inside I know, ooh, I'm gonna buy them. By far, one of my favorite singers has got to be Al Jarreau. You gotta make the faces, right? Me and my little niece were watching him in the living room, right? He was on TV going, we're in this love together. We got the kind of man level. My little niece said, what's wrong with his face? He look like he crazy or something. Be working on my nerves. Have you ever heard Al Jarreau sing the theme from Moonlighting? Can you understand the words? Go something like, some live and night, then fly by day, moonlight see you, just a step long, just a step long. What? What'd he say? I can see Al Jarreau at McDonald's, man. He have his own McDonald's theme song. He walk in like, I got a taste for McDonald's right on the tip of my tongue. I'ma tell you all got a taste for McDonald's. I got to have me some. Ooh, give me McDalty. Oh, I love to taste it. Love some golden fries. Like, by the time he finished, people behind the counter going. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Prince at McDonald's. That's the music. Just the other day I was walking down the street feeling kind of tired and high. Stopped into McDonald's because I was kind of hungry, got a burger and some fries. The lady gave me the bag, looked me in the face and hit me with a nice smile. I got around the corner, I looked in my bag. She forgot my motherfucking fries. Philadelphia, man, but it's just like, oh, it's hot. Damn, it's hot. I down South Street saw a cat with a soda. He started talking to me, boy, you better get you one of these. I don't know why you half-stepping. You better get with this. It's hot, man. And I've been all around the country, too, man. Hot all over. I've been down south. The cool thing about living in the South is a lot of people have trailer parks. You know, they got trailers, man. That's a bad. When you move, your ass really move. You fall short on rent, you just dry the hell out. I just feel sorry for the pets at the trailer park. Damn cat come home one night. Ain't this a motherfucker? Damn! Shit, you can't afford to feed me, let me know. This is some bull. I can be down South Street and have me a soda. This is some bull.
Now, people just don't realize how hard I try to look gorgeous. And listen, that bit about the socket, that's not true. I went today to the Scout Clinic again. Practically live there with all the old bald men. And today they told me that the hair on the top of my head is so thin, the part is on the roof of my mouth. Then he gave me a toothbrush and told me to comb my hair. I got a lot of problems. If skirts get any shorter, I'm going to have my legs fixed. They don't go all the way up. You realize of course, that I wear these mad moo-moos to cover a lot of problems. You know, I'm the woman who used to think middle-aged spread was a cocktail dip. And I am actually a Slenderella reject. They simply wouldn't take me. They said they weren't going to be in business that long. But I've compensated. You wouldn't believe it. I go to a pool every day and I wear a bikini. It's scary, isn't it? Whereas I wear it over an old raincoat. I was there today. I was doing the Australian crawl. It's a beautiful stroke. My husband comes over. He says, "You idiot. Get in the pool." I got news. I can't do it in the pool. I learned to do it in the grass. That's where I always do it.
You think I'm overdressed? This is my slip. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth about what I'm wearing. I used to work as a lampshade in Las Vegas. Now, you may think my legs are funny. But there's one man in this world who's absolutely crazy about my legs. Colonel Sanders.
I can only handle one thing at a time. See, I have to pull off the road to blow the horn. I can't chew gum and walk. Honest to God, I have to turn off the shower to sing. And on top of that, I got rotten luck. I swear, one day I signaled a left turn. Somebody stole my watch. I once drove through a billboard. A cop was hiding behind. What do you say? Surprise. And he was. Boy, that man was bent out of shape. And so was his tricycle. I offered to help him put his gun back together. But he wouldn't let me. He said, if I do, I'm afraid I'll shoot you. What a sorehead. And I bent his badge. Had 6 points. He was a Jewish cop.
It broke my heart to see my people running through the streets, screaming and yelling and ducking those Negroes. No, it's a big difference between black people and Negroes. See, Negroes are holding black people back. A Negro tried to stick me up in Baltimore. Jumped out the alley. Gonna stick me up, didn't have a gun, a pipe, or a brick. Just knew karate. Jumped out the alley, said, "Just stick up. I got a black belt." I said, "Well, they're gonna need it to lower you in the ground if you mess with this one." I smoke a lot when I perform. You know, I guess some of you here quit smoking because you didn't want cancer. A friend of mine quit smoking, didn't want cancer, got killed by a tobacco truck. I hope you got my name correct. It's Red Fox, R-E-D-D-F-O-X, and I don't belong to no group. In Spanish, that's Zorro Rojo. In French, it's Renault Rouge. In Japanese, it's Akai Kitsune. In Chinese, it's Honguri. In Greek, it's Kokini Alapu. In Italian, it's Volperosa. In Jewish, it's Reuter Fox. In Apache, it's Cletu. And in Mississippi, it's Mud. I don't start telling a bunch of stuff about racial stuff. I want to mention about the fact that I'm doing good now, but I can think back how poor my family was in 1932, and 33, 34 and 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We were poor. P-O-O-O-O, O-O-O, O-O-O-O, O-O-O-O-O-O-R. Poor. But things are better. Last Sunday, my wife cooked dinner, 26-pound owl. I said, "Baby, see, the recipe called for fowl, but it was a speck on the F where she had made some oatmeal cookies." I said, "Baby, this bird, what'd you stuff it with?" She said, "Red, I didn't have to. It wasn't hollow."
You never know what goes over you. What's the difference between meat and fish? Hard to beat your fish. Hey, that's good. Hey, let me tell you if you cigarette relaxer, that's why I smoke. I've been smoking 42 years. If I don't have cancer now, I'd probably have some of eat cancer's ass up.
And also, here's when you're legally fat, is when you get a stomach and, you know, underneath your stomach, you get like an ass. In the front. You're not supposed to be able to turn your drawers backwards and they fit better. Oh my goodness. Oh man. See, this is the thing. I'm nervous, but I'm trying to be cool because that's the rules in the ghetto. I wish it was a holiday, just once, where just, you know, black people don't have to be cool. It, you know, it takes a lot out of me. I gotta be cool, all the time. Can't smile, ever. You ever see a black man giggle? Just... You get robbed. You can't giggle in the ghetto. I gotta pretend I'm cool all the time. I can't, you know what I mean? I'm a Beatles fan. I'm a closet Beatles fan. I don't listen to the Beatles tapes. I listen to Beatles tapes in the corner. Like, because I can't be cool, you know. I can't be a gangster, you know, driving through Harlem trying. We all live in a Yosemite. We all live. Hey, yo! Hey, dude, you owe me some. Yo, look, let me tell you something. I gotta have my money in 2 days, boy. You got 2 days! Oh, yeah, I tell you something. I hope you want. I get this too a lot of times. I get like you know, like fat people I don't know, like you know, fat strangers. They speak to me in the middle of the street like we got some sort of, you know, bond or something like, you know, hey, I eat too. I don't know you. People. Only time I get really religious. Look at this guy. Only time I get really religious, I become a Christian when I get on airplanes. That's when I get like, you know, I don't want the plane to crash, so I'm helping old ladies with their bags. Miss, no, don't, let me get that bag. Hold on a second. Let me get that, put that up there for you. Look, God, I'm helping this old bitch up with her bags. I don't even know her. You ain't gonna let the plane crash, are you? And I'm full of shit because when the woman goes, thank you so much for putting my bag up, and I'm like, look, this got nothing to do with you.
So many paintings of Jesus, right? But there's really two types of paintings of Jesus. There's Jesus as an adult or Jesus as a baby. There's no teenage Jesus. There's no acne Jesus with the beginning of a mustache. Jim, you're going to hell for that. And you sound so dumb right now. I try and schedule tours around school breaks. You know, like at Christmas one year, I did a bunch of shows in Florida. And my wife and kids came down. My wife's family also came down because they didn't want us to have a good time. I'm kidding. I love my wife's family. Did that sound believable? I do love them. They're my in-laws.
Now, I wouldn't ski, but I'll go and look at the mountains and everything. But no, they gave me tequila. Now, apparently, after the 5th shot of tequila, you think you can ski. They should have a warning on the label. A chubby guy skiing with a slash through it. After the 10th shot, I thought I was Peekaboo Panette. And I didn't have a ski suit. Surprise, surprise. But they bought me one. It was white. That's my color. I look like an avalanche. They're evacuating the lodges. I didn't ski. They basically just pushed me off Mont Gabriel. That's when I learned how to speak French. Si vous salumez point de grâce, le Seigneur est avec vous. Vous êtes bénis de tous les femmes de Jésus. I fell down the mountain. I get to the bottom of the mountain and I'm covered in snow, nearly lifeless. Little kid walks up to me and goes, Frosty's dead! Frosty's dead! And he was crying. I didn't want him to cry, so I had to get up, you know. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. Open the ambulance doors, please. I'm gonna need Percocets and a Pez dispenser. No, skiing not for me. From now on, they ask me to go skiing, I say nay, nay. And it's no, my friends, my family, they like to do things to me to see what will happen to me. In summertime, the sports, the activities, water skiing, that's another nay, nay. The boat just pulls you. I didn't even stand on the skis. It was like snorkeling underwater really fast. I heard a shark go, what the hell was that? That's a nay-nay. I'll tell you, a big whitewater rafting. What if they give you a little raft? Listen, if it doesn't have a casino and a buffet, it ain't seaworthy. I ain't getting in that thing. We're going down the river. I was like, can we bang against the rocks one more time? I still have cartilage left in my right knee. That's a nay-nay. At the beginning of the month, my family took me to a water park. Now, I like to swim. Swimming is my exercise. I frolic. But there are rides at the park. Horrible nay-nay rides. The first ride we went on was the giant slide. It's like 20 stories high. And I'm looking for the elevator. There's no elevator. How do you get up there? It's $35 to get in. You should carry my ass up there. How do you get up? I'm in flip-flops and a Speedo, and I'm walking up a mountain. Let's not visualize, just let's move on, shall we?
I'm over at a friend of mine's house one night, and we're out on his porch talking, and the porch light is on, and all these moths are flitting around the light, and a moth comes down and lands on my ear. So I go to hit it away, but instead of flying away, unbeknownst to me, it crawls down, around, up inside my ear. Which I didn't realize right away. But after about 3 seconds, you hear really loud. Shit. Fuck. What? Mother. Oh, shit. It's in my ear. It went in my ear. It went in my ear. Can you see it? Can you see it? No, I can't see it. It's in my head. It's all the way in my head. It's in my head. All right.
And recently, my girlfriend of 4 years, we'll call her Anne. Actually, I have all my ex-girlfriends lumped together in one big girlfriend I call Mandy. You know, my, another neurotic disappointment? Yes. There was this restaurant in Hopedale called the Pancake Man, and I can still hear the song in my mind. Do you know the Pancake Man, the Pancake Man, the Pancake Man? Do you know the Pancake Man? He lives right off Route 2. And what would happen is my father would get about a six-pack in him, every can a bullet in the chambers of his emotional pistol. And he'd tend to forget what happened the last time we tried to go out to eat. And he'd get what we call Budweiser bravery. I'm taking my boys out. He'd pack 6 petrified kids into the back of a wood-paneled station wagon. Country squire. We'd all have that fear grin stapled to our face. What do you kids want to eat? China cook? Cappuccinos? Pancake man. And my mother, who's Southern, she'd give us the big, all right, you kids be good for me. Be good for me. You know how he is. Be good for Mommy. No. So we get to the restaurant, and it's that same family restaurant, orange and yellow tables, and pictures of John and Robert Kennedy over everything. And the thing that was amazing about it was they had the same happy music tape every time. They had some generic happy music tape they got in 1967, and every time we go in, it was the same music. Da 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 da. 10 minutes into it, my father has completely realized what's going to happen. He's seized by this rictus of tension. Put it down. Put it down. Dana! Wait. What? I don't see Kevin spilling it. No, it isn't. It's him. You stand up for him, but it's him every time. Wait. How do it? Because they don't listen to you. No, they don't. I'm telling all of you one time. Starting with you. You spill one drop out of that damn soda. Looking at me? See this fork? I am going to stick this fork right in your eyeball. I'm not going to spill anything. I told you he'd spill it. Why? No. Now you tell me why. Every time we leave the house, this one has to make a goddamn mess. Never mind. Take off your glasses.
I used to live off Crenshaw. I used to live in a dangerous part of Los Angeles called Los Angeles. People always call me wigger, like I'm trying to act white or white act black or something. Wigger this, wigger that. And by the way, that don't mean way bigger. You know what I mean? They got it, because I got my flavor. I'm Southern. I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, raised up in Arkansas, moved to Texas when I was 18. Shit, I'm my own cousin. You know what I mean? You know, that's for real. And like a lot of white folks in the South who won't admit it, I'll tell you the truth. I got some black blood in me. What's up? Yeah. I used to date a lot of black girls, man. A lot of white boys won't admit it, but I used to, You gotta be strong though when you're dating a black girl, because first of all, if you're white and you try to go up on a black girl, they think you're a punk already because you're white. So you gotta man up. You gotta fucking, you know? Because they'll test you, won't you? Y'all test to see if this motherfucker gonna pay my bills. I'm gonna get his ass. That's what they do. They're like, you can show up, hey, baby, you ready to go? Oh, you gonna wear that? Normal white guy be like, what's wrong with this? That's when she knows she a bitch. What you say is, fuck yeah, I'm wearing this, what? Shut the fuck up. Oh shit, you're dangerous, ain't you? You're dangerous. Ow. Okay, all right. Because if you don't do that to a black girl, shit, she will run you. In 2 weeks, you'll find yourself washing her car and her other boyfriend's car. That's for real. And I cheat too. I tell a black girl everything she wants to hear. Baby, I'll pay your bills. Ow, you motherfucker, for real. Don't you be playing, white boy, don't play. You gonna pay my bills, okay? And Mexicans always gotta paint a scene on the car to remind them of Mexico and shit. Like the 12 people in the car with you can't tell you where the fuck you're from. You gotta paint the shit on the car. So you see the Virgin Mary Guadalupe hanging out in the desert with Selena and Emilio, and Julio Cesar Chavez is picking beans, and Telemundo's got a soccer game and Jesus is the referee. Hector Macho Camacho's boxing Oscar De La Hoya and Fernando Vargas in the ultimate Mexican death match, and the horn goes bum 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 bum.
Here's something else at the church I wish y'all would stop doing. Just because it's the testimonial portion of service don't necessarily mean you got to talk. Try to wait on something meaningful or miraculous to happen in your life before you jump up to testify. I used to go to church and people just testify about the stupidest little mess. You know, God big, God do miracles. Why do you want to hear this little bitty thing that happened to you today? You know, I was at Payless Shoes the other day, and I bought a pair of shoes, and I got them shoes home, and you know, Lord, I just ain't want them shoes no more. So I took them shoes back down to the Payless, and Lord Jesus, I had my receipt. And Lord, they give me all my money back. Glory, hallelujah. That ain't a testimony. That's a store policy. Clap if you think you'd go to heaven. That's a damn shame. I'm gonna tell you something else about Judgment Day too. That's gonna be one line you gonna be in. You ain't gonna be in a big hurry to get up front. Then what'll really mess you up is if you see somebody get sent back the other way that you just knew was gonna make it to heaven. The hell going on? Who judging today? Then you step up and you hear some bad news. Go to hell. Oh, hell no! Some of y'all couldn't go with me on that one. I saw you. Hey, hold up, Steve. I know you ain't said hell no to the Lord. You know if you say that, you know you're going to hell in. Ain't no need to trying to stand up there and work it out or nothing. Oh, hell no! Don't worry about it. I know where it is. Don't worry about it. God damn. Can't believe I said that to the Lord. And you know on Judgment Day, you know it's gonna be one brother standing in line, ain't gonna be able to take no for an answer. Yeah, gonna be one brother in line looking for a hookup, you know, trying to see if he knows somebody at the gate. You know, in line like ain't nothing wrong. Then he step up and he hears some bad news. Go to hell. It's me, dog. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Jesus. 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 Oh, you gonna play me, huh? I've been here, so I don't know nobody. So when I walked in, everybody, they act like they know you in there. I walked in, they said, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Waffle House. Come on in. How's everybody doing? How's your mama and them? Grab a seat, everybody. Welcome to the Waffle House. I'm trying to figure out, do we know her?
This is a strange place, though, New Orleans, because you can't tell what no motherfucker is down here. No, because you motherfuckers look white, be black. So, and then the black ones talk that funny kind of shit. You know, you talk to them and say, wait, what is it? What do you want? You come back, you like me, yeah? And the girl say, you gonna fuck me for true? The biggest fun of anybody. Motherfucker have a parade, start dancing at a drop of a hat. Right? Just go outside and the sun just, say beautiful sun, yeah. I like it, me. Motherfuckers start dancing and shit. Be 400 people be dancing down the street. No matter. The sun is shining, hey.
I mean, I went to do a film in penitentiary, and I was up there 6 weeks, Arizona State Penitentiary. It was some, oh, you applauding for that? Arizona State Penitentiary, real popular. Oh man, it was strange because it's like 80% black people. And what's strange about that is that there are no black people in Arizona. I'm not lying, they bust motherfuckers in. And I was up there and I looked at all the brothers and it made my heart ache. You know, it's all these beautiful black men in the joint. God damn, warriors should be out there helping the masses. And I felt that way. I was real naive, right? In 6 weeks I was up there, I talked to the brothers, you know, and I talked to them. And thank God we got penitentiaries. I said, why did you kill everybody in the house? Because they was home.
Remember back in the day when cameras had film? That camera was so dangerous it had a cape on it. Cameras used to have a cape. They were like, you stand over there. Let me take shelter. It was someone's job to be the Flash, right? He just stood over here. He put his life on the line for that picture, right? He was holding a stick of dynamite.
I'm from Jersey myself, like he said, I'm from Patterson. Patterson ain't as big as Brooklyn, but it's still small, it's rough. It's a tiny community of thugs. Like Patterson's so small, we used to get robbed by people we knew. People like, stick 'em up. I'm like, Andre? I'm gonna tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How's she doing? Tell her my mother said hi. That's too much, ladies. I told this one girl, I said, look, I don't text message. I don't do it. She was like, well, what if it's in an emergency? An emergency. I'm like, if you text somebody in an emergency situation, you should be stabbed in your forehead. Because who would do that, right? Who would do that? Like, oh shit, somebody breaking in here. Oh my God, he got a knife!
Life
is fucking short. Enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed and see if it don't help the quality of your motherfucking life. I know, I see some of y'all. Look, I understand. If you ain't smoking weed because you got a good job, then by all means make your paper, boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. I really don't. I really don't. Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. But that's not the same as drugs. Drugs, you got to do shit to it chemically. You got to add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying. It's some shit you got to do to it. These niggas that sell the weed be happy than a motherfucker to tell you how much stronger this shit is than the last shit. Just as soon as they see you, just nigga. You remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga. Always have some fucked up name. This cryptochronic-like, nigga. Always have some fucked up ass name. Nigga, this shit here, nigga. This shit here, niggas. This shit's called death, nigga. You be like, nigga, that don't even sound attractive. What the? I'm used to smoking the weed and getting the munchies. This nigga sold me some shit, had me looking at the refrigerator for 3 hours. I'm just in the kitchen, sitting on the stove. Just... That's all I'm saying. I'm living in Hollywood now. I'm finding out most of the stuff I thought was real ain't even real. I met DMX 6 months ago. This Negro is 2 inches taller than me. I don't know why I thought he was 6'12" or something. This Negro is my size, and he really be talking like that. We at the restaurant, hey, yo, bitch, let me get some water and some lemon. Negro, why are you hollering? We in a restaurant. I'm out there meeting big-time celebrities. I meet Shaquille O'Neal. Me and him become friends. Then I find out I can't even be his friend in public because he's just too damn tall. How it look, I'm congratulating you on your game, and you got your thing all on my forehead region. I don't even like basketball.